Hey everyone, I hope you're doing good. I'm Juhiti and welcome back to my channel. As you know, I have always focused on showcasing my painting process videos where I don't talk at all. However, this time I really wanted to talk about each of my paintings or sketches inside this sketchbook. Just a side note, but this sketchbook is quite special for me as it was gifted to me by someone special. This is an A6 160 GSM sketchbook from a brand known as Bristro, and I've been using this sketchbook since 2021 just to experiment with different kinds of art styles and mediums. Basically, this sketchbook isn't a collection of perfect and polished paintings. Instead, it's a reflection of my artistic journey with all its experiments, mistakes, and learning moments. So let's dive in and explore this messy, wonderful sketchbook together. It's actually quite hard for me to believe that it took me 3.5 years to complete this sketchbook. However, I wasn't consistent enough with my art, so it kind of makes sense. Here is my first mandala art that I have drew on this sketchbook with Sakura micron pens, and I still remember the enjoyment I had when I drew these beautiful patterns even though it took me a lot of time. And this mandala art piece is still one of my favorites in this sketchbook. I love it so much. This is my another favorite mandala art piece. I really like the different kinds of patterns I have drew here, and Sakura micron pens are absolutely so fun to use. Like, I love this. I love this pen so much. The variety of tip sizes makes them work perfect for adding fine details to my artwork. These are some of my color pencil sketches that I have drew back in 2022, and mushrooms are one of my favorite subjects to draw, and for some reason it gives me a sense of calm and peace, and I really like how cute and adorable it looks. I always try to remind myself that the only way to improve our art is to constantly make bad art and learn from our mistakes. I have used a mixture of watercolors and color pencils for this coffee painting. So before getting into acrylic painting, I first started out with watercolors, but then I realized that this isn't really for me. I might dislike most of my sketches, however, this chilly sketches is one of my favorite pages in this sketchbook, and I really liked how it turned out. The color looks so vibrant even though I've only used student grade pencil colors. I drew a live sketch of this water bottle gifted to me by my sister back in 2022, and on this year I really want to do more of live paintings or live sketches in my next sketchbook. I have done this live coffee sketch at one of my favorite cafe, and I really adore the simplicity of this sketch. And here is another sketch of my favorite diary, my favorite book, that is Atomic Habits by James Clear, and finally my favorite pouch that I still use it to keep some of my art supplies. I painted these adorable cherries with a mixture of watercolors and pencil colors, and I really like the way I painted the shadows, and I have no idea what I was trying to sketch in my another page because this was my first sketchbook, and I remember trying out a bunch of stuffs to see which kind of art I liked the most, and I finally ended up with acrylic paintings. And here is my first oil pastel drawing that I have drew back in 2022, and I really had so much fun using this pastel. So on this year I'm planning to make use of my old oil pastels that I haven't really touched in a long time. This has to be one of my favorite oil pastels drawing that I've made because the overall piece looks so vibrant, and I have used a lot of red, yellow and orange pastels to make the overall drawing more interesting. I still find this oil pastel drawing so pretty because I really like the way I drew the clouds, and Mungi oil pastels are so easy to blend, and I recommend this brand to anyone who want to try out with oil pastels. I painted this scene from one of my favorite Studio Ghibli movie with oil pastels, and I really like the tiny flowers and the clouds in this drawing. These two were my first acrylic paintings that I've painted, and you can see and observe that I've made plenty of mistakes here, but afterwards I have improved a lot throughout the years and made significant amount of improvement upon my acrylic paintings. Another favorite oil pastel drawing that I've made on 2022, and I absolutely love how gorgeous the tree looks. I have also spent a lot of time on creating depth by using various shades of greens and lemon yellow. I remember drawing this beautiful scenery back in 2022 around the month of October because I really wanted to draw something related to autumn, and I absolutely love autumn season. And I also really like the reflection of the trees in the water and simply adore the whole aesthetic of this piece. I have painted the blue sky with greenery field painting around 2022 and the swan painting on 2024. And I genuinely like the way I painted the swan and the whole foggy vibe of this painting. I also really adore the way I have painted the water, and I want to do more of this type of paintings in future. I have painted the sunset one around August 2022, and I am so grateful and happy to see my improvement and progress from April 2022 to August 2022. And many people must have already said this before, but yes, consistency and discipline is the only way to improve our art. And I painted the flower one on 2024, and I really liked how I painted the flower with different shades of purple in order to create depth and shadows. I love the details on this tiny mushroom painting that I've painted with oil pastels, and I also really like the blurry effect on the background. The painting on left side of the page is definitely one of my most favorite painting on the sketchbook because I really like creating this type of sky paintings with pine-like trees. I have painted the sky painting with poster colors, and I really didn't like the overall piece because of how unflattering the sky looked, although maybe someday I will try again to paint with poster colors. I'm sure you can see that I love painting mushrooms so much, and I really love this sketchbook spread. The colors that I've used in these two paintings also complement each other. I have painted the right side of painting back in 2022 with acrylics, and I remember how much my friends and family members appreciated this art because of its cozy vibe. And to be honest, I have actually put a lot of time into painting the textures of the candle and the depth that I needed to create in order to make the book looks more realistic. And I've painted another painting somewhere around November 2024. And again, I have also posted a full process video of this painting on my channel, so feel free to check it out. I'm so in love with this misty forest painting, and I am glad to see the improvement I have made when it comes to painting pine trees. And I also really admire this coffee painting that I have painted back in 2022. I absolutely adore the details on this candle painting, and it's probably one of my favorite painting from last year. I love how vibrant and colorful this oranges looks, and I also really like the way I have painted the leaves. And look at this cute and adorable oranges, I love them. Here comes one of the most detailed painting I've painted on 2024. I love how beautiful the pine trees look, and the overall misty vibe is so visually pleasing to my eyes. And I painted the sky painting on 2023, although I have also messed up a lot while painting this piece, but I love how it turned out. These are my absolute favorite paintings that I've painted on the sketchbook. Especially, I genuinely adore this painting on the left page, and I'm so in love with the pink sky and the way I have painted the grasses. I'm a huge fan of painting skies. I also have another sketchbook which will get completed by the end of this month, and in that sketchbook you will find a lot of sky paintings, and I really cannot wait to show you all my another sketchbook tour. This is one of the most detailed sky painting that I have painted till now, and I remember that it took me more than 5 hours to complete the entire piece. However, the effort and the time that I put to create this painting was all worth it. I always had a hard time painting grasses and flower fields, but I love to see that I've improved a lot with time, effort, and constant practice. I really love the way I have blended the sky colors of the painting on the left side, and I'm also quite fascinated by the detailed painting of the sea and how the overall piece looks like. And I have also done this another painting on the right side for a collaboration with another artist back in 2023, and I love how it turned out. These two are the last paintings in this sketchbook, and I'm so proud of how these two nature paintings turned out. The colors, textures, and compositions all came together to create such gorgeous pieces. And that's a wrap on my sketchbook tour. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!